Across vast grasslands where pine forests meet endless rolling hills, a new day begins for one of the most intelligent and loyal dog breeds on Earth, the German Shepherd. Powerful, agile, and equipped with an extraordinary sense of smell. These dogs are known worldwide as trusted companions of humans. Yet behind that familiar image lies a natural life cycle shaped by instincts that have endured for generations. As the first light of dawn rises above the horizon, an adult male silently patrols his territory. Every step is slow, deliberate, and confident. He lowers his nose to the ground, investigating fresh traces left during the night, gathering information carried by the landscape around him. For dogs, the world is not experienced through sight alone. It is understood through scent. Invisible chemical signals drifting through the wind can reveal the presence of another animal from remarkable distances, and then a new scent appears. The scent of an adult female entering her breeding cycle. Elsewhere in the valley, the female moves quietly along the forest edge. As she travels, she leaves behind natural scent markers on familiar routes. Before long, the male begins following those invisible traces. At first, they keep their distance. Both animals remain cautious. They sample the air, they inspect the ground, reading biological messages invisible to human eyes. Over the following days, brief encounters become more frequent. The distance between them slowly decreases. The caution of their first meetings gradually gives way to calm and natural interaction. Eventually, the female accepts the male's presence. The breeding season has arrived. After mating, life returns to its familiar rhythm. There are no elaborate ceremonies, no lifelong pair bonds, but inside the female's body, an important transformation has already begun. New life is developing. During the early weeks of pregnancy, very little appears different. She continues foraging, continues exploring, continues resting beneath familiar trees. Yet as time passes, her energy requirements increase. She spends more time resting, drinks more frequently, and begins paying closer attention to sheltered locations. Her maternal instincts slowly awaken. As pregnancy progresses, her abdomen becomes noticeably larger. Long journeys become shorter. Her movements become slower and more deliberate. She carefully investigates potential den sites, a quiet woodland clearing, a dense patch of vegetation, or an old wooden barn standing alone at the edge of the meadow. Eventually, she chooses a protected corner inside the barn, dry enough, safe enough, and quiet enough for the days ahead. Using her muzzle, she gathers dry grass and soft vegetation into a nest. Simple, yet perfectly suited for the arrival of her puppies. After approximately 63 days of pregnancy, the most important moment arrives. Inside the peaceful darkness of the night, labor begins. Hours later, the first puppy is born, then another and another, until an entire litter rests safely beside their mother. The newborns are completely vulnerable. Their eyes remain closed. Their ears are not yet functional. Their ability to move is extremely limited. Instinctively, they search for warmth and for the scent of their mother. Immediately, she begins cleaning each newborn with careful grooming. This behavior not only removes birth fluids, it also stimulates breathing and circulation. The first days of life pass quietly. The puppies spend most of their time sleeping and nursing. Milk provides all the nutrition they need. Meanwhile, their mother rarely leaves the nest for long. She constantly checks on her litter, adjusts her position, and keeps them warm and protected. Around 2 weeks after birth, an important milestone appears. Tiny eyes begin to open. For the first time, the world comes into view. At first, only blurred shapes and light. But with each passing day, their awareness grows. Soon, their first crawling attempts begin, awkward, unsteady, and often unsuccessful. Yet, these small movements mark the beginning of their journey toward independence. At roughly 1 month of age, the puppies begin leaving the nest. Outside the barn lies an entirely new world. Sunlight, grass, wind, insects, birdsong. Everything is worth exploring. Curiosity becomes their strongest guide. A passing butterfly can capture their complete attention. A moving leaf can become a fascinating mystery. Through play, they begin learning the essential skills of life: balance, coordination, social interaction, and bite control. As they grow older, milk is no longer their only source of nourishment. Their first experiences with solid food begin, initially awkward, but adaptation comes quickly. Their bodies grow rapidly. Bones lengthen, muscles develop, movement becomes stronger and more confident. The mother gradually leads her litter farther away from the barn. Every journey becomes a lesson. They learn to recognize unfamiliar sound, learn to use their sense of smell, learn to navigate their surroundings, and learn the importance of staying with the group. Not every challenge is overcome immediately. A fallen tree can become a difficult obstacle. Even a shallow stream may seem intimidating to young legs, but failure is a natural part of growing up. With time, the puppies enter adolescence. Their bodies become taller, their legs become longer, their coats grow thicker, and their confidence steadily increases. They play more intensely, run faster, explore farther. Their ability to track scents becomes increasingly refined. Their awareness of the environment grows stronger with every experience. Summer passes, autumn arrives, and eventually winter follows. As the landscape changes, so do the young dogs. By the end of their first year, they closely resemble adult German shepherds. Some individuals begin spending more time exploring independently. Territorial instincts gradually emerge. The first scent marks appear on trees and shrubs, a sign that they are no longer puppies. Eventually, the time comes to separate. The young male leaves the family group, beginning a life of his own. He continues exploring the open meadows, the pine forests, the familiar streams, now with the confidence of a fully grown adult. And then, as spring returns once again, a new scent drifts through the wind. The male lifts his head, his ears rise, his eyes focus on the distant horizon. A new cycle is about to begin. The life of a German shepherd continues, one generation after another, across endless grasslands beneath an open sky.